In 2009, to give you an idea of revenue stream, $385 million was what they created that year in MySpace alone, just going to MySpace, not in addition to what other services on MySpace created as well. So if you think about it, think of it from the point of view is they generate that money through advertising, through through advertising.
Who does that money fall to, that $385 million?
That goes to that's MySpace.
Okay, so MySpace itself is a revenue generator.
Right.
Okay, and is it a corporation?
It's part of corporate news, that's who MySpace is owned by.
Okay.
And we go over here to Wikipedia for a minute. The situation is right now, you're looking at News Corporation are the owners. They have over 1,000 employees. Obviously, you've got the type of site, it's a social network service, and advertising, Google AdSense is part of it, and then you have from there what they're referring to is myads.com, which is where you get that other information to put your ads into place.
They also usually have, when there's a big movie release on the login page, they usually have a lot of advertising referring to big movie releases, stuff
right.
that attract that sort of crowd as well.
Right. MySpace tends to be an entertainment-driven social site to begin with. So therefore, anybody that is a movie buff, and keep in mind, most of us are movie buffs. You can go there and you can find famous actors on there, Robert Redford, people of that nature. Of course, you'll find some crazy things like the Corey Haim site, which is he passed away, but they put that up right after he disappeared. I mean, after he died. Just different things that people have put up.
So you can advertise, you can pay MySpace to advertise on there, and that's what the movies do when they've got a new.
That's part of it, yeah.
Premium.
And that's done through through MySpace, also through what I have on here called myads.com. And myads.com is a pretty easy way to advertise. You could budget as little as $5 a day to put things up, and that's based off of either impressions or click-throughs and so forth. When you start off, they have upload or build a banner ad. It's actually quite simple because it walks you through what you want. You type in what you want the ad to say. You pick your JPEG or picture you want to put up there. That'll put it up there. You pick the color of your ad and so forth. Then after you design your ad that way, if you're doing it yourself, then you go down to the targeting your audience. If you are let's say you're a wedding DJ and you're targeting the people that are engaged. The key thing about all profiles is all profiles use keywords within them, so you can identify certain things like age groups, people, relationship status, and so forth. So as a wedding DJ, you'd be targeting people that were engaged, and therefore everybody on their profile where it says engaged, that your ad would pop up in those areas. One of my friends by the name of Justin Markle ran an ad in MySpace's competitor Facebook, and he had over 100,000 impressions, and he's only been paying like $6 a week because he also does with click-through and so forth, click-through ratios. So it just depends. Now the difference between click-through and impressions is an impression just shows up on the person's profile, and a click-through is when they actually click on it to go through to that ad spot, to where that is. Now both are significant. Obviously if somebody's clicking through to your destination, then they obviously want to know more. But the impression, that works too, because repetition, if somebody keeps saying it, eventually they may not click through on MySpace, but they may go to the actual site otherwise, depending on how you have your ad set up. The other neat thing about My Ads is track and monitoring your campaign. And what I mean by that is you're able to literally, you're not locked into, if you say you want to run an ad for X number of times, X number of impressions, it's going to cost you this much. Well, after you've run it for a month, you've decided it's not really doing what you want to do and you want to modify it, you could go in and modify your campaign. You're not locked into this contractual situation where you're stuck with 10 impressions a day, 7 days a week routine. It allows you to modify and track and also calculate if your ad is really working. They give you all the tools.
When you do an ad, can you do it for a specific area?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say Franklin County or Greater Columbus, rather than, obviously you don't want to do it throughout the whole country.
Yep. Over here, I pulled this up. Just so you talk, if you can see right here, this is where it says build your banner ad, and it walks you through there. And then obviously targeting your ad down here, you could target it by high school, graduating students, some college, post-grad. You can do it with no kids, expecting, proud parent, engagement. Then you can go down to choose your category. It allows you to do the whole 9 yards. You get
You
it.
could do it for seniors and not pay anything for the ad.
There you go. And like I say, it just depends on how you want to do it.